Hello and welcome to another stream. Oh god, what was that? To another stream and free. Let's do that. Let's do that on another screen. Okay, I found us a nice route here going from Gatwick down to Lima Foxtrot Bravo Delta, which is Bordeaux. Over in France, we're going to do a nice little hop down there, pick up some red wine. Some lovely French Bordeaux red wine, which I must say seems to have gone off the boil of late. Being a touch of a wine snob, but there we go. So we're going to book that flight. So here we are. This system, British Airways Virtual, of which I hope you should know by now I'm a member of. And actually, if we go to my profile on here, we can see I'm on 496 hours on the dot. 4 hours till that magic 500, where I get my final promotion up to senior captain, which then allows me to fly Concorde, that lovely pointy thing, and also allows me to fly some pre-positioning flights, maintenance flights, and lots of other little short hop flights in the bigger aircraft, which at the moment you can't do, but that unlocks at 500 hours. As you know, I much prefer shorter flights. It fits into my time frame that I've got for simming, much nicer. So yeah, as you see, I've almost been a member for a year now, so 500 hours in a year is pretty good. Average conformance, yeah baby, right on the 100. The conformance is your flight time, effectively. If the expected duration of a flight is 2 hours and you take exactly 2 hours, you get 100% conformance. If you're slow or fast, that drops. So my average conformance over my 172 flights. Oh, I should do a Cessna flight now then, really, for 4 hours to... Oh, never mind. Yeah, but pure fluke, to be perfectly honest with you. Complete fluke. You've seen the way I fly. Cost index is something that varies depending on how bothered I am at the time. So yeah, anyway, so let's kick out of there. This is the flight we're going to do then. We're in a Airbus A319. We've got, let's have a look at the METAR for Gatwick. We'll be going off 2.6 then. So it's reasonably warm down there. Nice high pressure as well. Cost index of 20, zero fuel weight of 55 tons, 133 passengers, so on and so forth. We do have a company route, so I am going to hit copy on there. Our flight number is British Airways 2786, which and a call sign of Speedbird 86 Yankee. So let's hop over to SimBrief then and get this planned up. I thought I'd actually show you the planning for a change. I normally don't show this on stream. So LFBG, let me just check that before I make a complete fool of myself. There we go, LFBG. Our diver is Bravo Zulu. That's our company diver. Our ATC call sign is Speedbird 86 Yankee, and we can key in that we want to use this route, find route. I could key it straight into here, but on this one it actually tells you what your SID is, which is quite handy. I like doing that. And actually, yeah, see the company route. Oh, blimey. Company route finishes at LMG. As we've got a couple of extra things on there, so we'll... Where's that then? I'm assuming LMG's there, no? LMG's there. Okay, well, we'll come to that shortly. Let's see. Oh, it's not a weird route. It's It's weird coming in so far east. I was expecting to come over this side, over Southampton. Okay, well, fine. That's the company route. That's what we'll do. So this is all in. Our cost index, as we saw before, is 20. So I'm key that in. The rest is all set up as per the aircraft as I like it. Clearly, it seems to be working. Passengers. What were our passengers? 133 passengers and 55.2 tons. So passengers 133 and 55.2, always rounding up. I never round down on weights because if you round down you're going to take less fuel and then you're marginal. So always round up, and it allows you to take to have a nice lunch before takeoff, put it that way. So we get a flight plan generated here then. Should be no surprises. Hour and 16 in the air. Yeah, that's exactly what we expect. That's not Tapar. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's go with that. Let's see what we can find. No, that's not what I wanted. So what do we have here? Tapar CNA. CNA is what I'm looking for. Where's the CNA? Is it a VOR? You'd have thought so with a 3-letter identifier like that. It's not that far over though, is it? That's not it there, is it? Oh no, Sotia. Well, CNA then. Oh, CNA's there. It's right on top of the airfield. For some reason not shown on here. Right, so that, okay, so that's why that wasn't on the flight plan, because by there you would hope to be on a SID of some description. No, we don't. Not a SID, a star, sorry, get my words right. Oh, that front, oh my god, I'm being completely blind. Here we go. So let's have a look, what's the weather? There isn't any. Okay, LFBG. Here we are. Start. Oh, that's not overly helpful. There aren't any. Is there not even a standard route? Let's see what the GNS. Oop. No. I wouldn't have thought. I suppose the weather means at the moment means we can land wherever we want, but I'd prefer to come in on 05. Oh, we might have to do a VOR approach then. Oh, let's do it. So where's the FAF? The final approach fix. I'm not seeing it. Come on, where's that icon on the chart? Oh my god, my eyes have given up. Initial approach fix. Overfly the CNA VOR. Turn right to 243 degrees. That's a DME of what, 8.6 miles, and then we start standard rate turn Oh, there's the faff. Why have they put an icon there, a unique icon, and then not plonked it there as well? Well, how weird. Okay, right, VOR approach it is anyway, so that's what we'll do. So we will be flying straight into CNA, which could even finding out what CNA actually is. What's CNA? It's not going to be on there. Is it on there if I hover? Is it Cognac? It is Cognac Chateau Bernard. Awesome name. Okay, cool. Right, happy days. That's what we'll do. We'll do a VOR approach. Excellent. So that's looking good. Let's export this, and we will drop that into my documents. Aerosoft Airbus flight plans. Plonk. We will download the FSX flight plan as well, and then we can pre-file onto VATSIM 370. Is that right? Yeah, we are going east. Not that one, that one. Okay, so I can file that. We have delivery and ground on at the moment at Gatwick and not a lot else. So what I'm going to do is plonk that over there. Flight sim shortcuts, yes, drag that over there. Active Sky, we can fire that up straight away. TPC we're going to need as well, and I'll take you through all that in a while. And of course we need FSX. So when we get up into cruise, then I will excuse me, I will not be commentating during cruise because I desperately need to tidy my office. But I will get us up, and then as soon as I've had a bit of a tidy up, I'll come back before top of descent. It's only an hour's flight. I'll leave the stream going though. Good point. Stream. Let's see what we're actually calling it today. Well, that's wrong for a start. So let's update this in the YubTubs. Live streaming. Here we go. Multitask here, so stream Aerosoft 319 86 Yankee. It was 86, wasn't it? Hang on a minute. 86 Yankee, yeah, happy days. And we are doing Gatwick to Bordeaux. You just smash a load of vowels in there. EGKK to Lima Foxtrot Bravo Golf. Aerosoft 319. There we go. Changes have been saved. Winning. Right, we don't want to be in the trike at Friday. We want to be somewhere else. And then once FSX is loading up, we will do the takeoff performance calculations, and I'll take you through all of that as well. So we want the 19 coming up. Then I'm going to go to Flight Planner, load in the FSX flight plan. This is so Active Sky can recognise it. Yes, I do want to move there. And then the gate I want is a very good question. I would like very much to be P of 3. So parking charts. So I'm just doing this on my other screen. 36, 37 or 38 look nice. Although a bit big perhaps. 32, 33, 34, nope. Have we got 31 on that? No, we've got 33. Let's yeah, sorry, let's do 33 then. It's not the right gate. I'm fully aware of that. So okay, so let's have a look at the aerodrome chart. Then we'll be going on 26 left, which is 3,316 meters, an elevation of 230 feet. So let's have a look at our performance calculator. We are in a 319. It's 36 something. No, wrong. 3316. So 3316 fits in there. Elevation is down there somewhere. Our METAR was 240 at 4 knots. So we're going to have a tiny headwind. Our temperature is 13 degrees, so we just sneak into that bracket. QNH 1022, which just drops us in there. Our takeoff weights, if I have a look at my flight plan. So our takeoff weight here is 60.9 tons. We'll be using flaps 1, no anti-ice, and the runway is dry. So this gives us a flex 67 degrees, a V1 of 132, rotation 134, and a V2 of 138. Let's have a quick look at VATSPY then. So as you can see, we've got delivery and ground on. Have we got DS? Oh, did have. So we just got ground on, lovely. And that's where we'll be going. Are we not the only ones flying in? Oh no, that's my pre-file. Awesome. So we're just waiting for FSX now to do its ting. Now our SID is the Bogner 1 mic. Although this could change because of air traffic. We do have delivery ground on, so we'll be doing delivery. But let's prepare for that. Yeah, see, we might not have the Bogner 1 mic. We might have the Bogner 1 X-ray, which is the new RNAV. We'll see what he gives us. Bogner 1 mic, Bogner. So there's not a great deal of difference here. So this is the Bogner 1 mic. And that's the new Bogner 1 X-ray. So what's the difference? Not a huge amount. Climb is slightly different. We get up to 4,000 here. Yeah, so that the altitude is slightly different on there. So that's fine. We'll request the new RNAV if I've got it in my pooter, and do the new stuff. Oh, the brakes aren't on. Okay, so first things first. Chaser plane, McDo, aircraft state, load turnaround with parking brake, and fire up Phoenix. Yeah, we're not parked particularly well here. So I'm just going to key everything into Phoenix, so bear with me 1 second. That's our flight tracking software for BA Virtual. Confirm. Excellent. I'm going to do a cheeky... Ooh, should have done this before connecting Phoenix, my bad. There we go. Cheeky slew diddly slow. Let's fire up VPilot so we can connect to VATSIM. Click FSX Yankee A319. Fetch flight plan from server just to make sure I've done all that correct. And I'm going to change the Bogner 1 X-ray. There we go. Awesome. So we are here at London Gatwick. We've got a sleazy jet over there. We've got something with no markings coming in. Who's that? Who dat? ZDA. Oh, right. Okay. New Zealand. Right. Excrement. So back to here. We're going to fire up the co-pilot. You know I love him. And start the cockpit preparation checklist.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Parking brake.
On.
Thrust lever.
Light.
Intent resolve.
Check.
Engine skip.
On.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to start keying in here.
Checked.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
Fuel pumps.
Set on.
Bed ears.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
So that's that. Our block fuel is 5.9 tons. Oh, hang on. LFBZ 5.9 tons of fuel. Our performance, so we can get that from TPC, which is that one, was a flex of 67. 1 up 1. V1 of 132. VR 134. And a V2 of 138. Transition is 6,000. And that's all tickety-boo. So we can now go to our load sheet. 133 passengers it was, wasn't it? 5.91 tons of fuel. No cargo. And we can start loading that. Oh, and that's giving us a up 0.8, but I'll go with TPC, whatever. Okay, so now we can look at Gatwick 1218. Click. I need my notepad. And a pen would be a useful tool for this. Not that one. A pen that works would be even more useful. got another one there. Look, yay! Who dat? Speed was 77 Romeo 3. Wait to call sign. Off to Vienna. Gatwick Graham, good afternoon. Speedbird 86 Yankee radio check.
Speedbird 86 Yankee, we raise 5.5.
Roger, 5x5, thanks. We're an Airbus A319, sat at stand 33, and we would like IFR clearance to Bordeaux, please.
Speedbird 86 Yankee, you are clear to Lima Foxtrot.
Bordeaux.
Speedbird 86 Yankee, you are clear to Lima Foxtrot Bravo Golf on Wagner 1X departure, runway 26 left, squawk 725.
Cleared to Bordeaux via the Bogner 1X ray departure 26 left and squawk 7254 for Speedbird 86 Yankee.
Speedbird 86 Yankee native, squawk 7255.
Is that 7255? Please confirm for 86 Yankee.
Speedbird 86 Yankee affirmative. We will reback correct QNH 1022.
Right, 7255 in there. Let's flick some lights on. We can do that. We can do that. We're loading up the passengers. We've got, hang on. Departure 26 left. Bogner 1 X-ray departure. Insert. Flick to plan. I'm looking at this screen now. That looks pretty much like the charts, and the altitude restrictions are in there. Lovely. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to clear that out of there. I don't want that. LFBG, pre-key in our arrival for now, and that was going to be the VOR runway 5 Yankee or Zulu. Good question. What's the difference? Studio 5. I think the difference is the missed approach. Yeah, it is. So we want the Zulu. What's going on here? No, wrong button. Arrival. We want the Zulu. Insert. Check for a discontinuity. Keeping my eye on. Yeah, there's one. Awesome. Right, okay, that's looking reasonably sensible. That's looking good, that's looking good. We've got a performance keyed in there. Excellent. We've got no air controllers on, so I'm just going to slam that straight in there. Put this on the mode I like. We've got this set up how I want it. That's fine there. Excellent. Okay, so still boarding some packs down there. Only 5 more to come. So, yeah, so just waiting to close the doors. Come on, pull them in.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
Set on.
APU, please.
Oh, he went. Where'd he go? We did have someone there. Oh, we've got 7-4 there. So, we're going to be pushing from here. So we're going to have Kilo Alpha, Kilo November, Alpha Sierra, I would imagine. And that's going off the grain charts here. So we're at 33 there. And we'll be taxiing to Alpha 2, I would have thought. But
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Barrel reference.
Checked. 102.
1022. Check. Beacon lights.
Set on.
Checklist complete.
grain speedbird 86 Yankee stand 33, ready for push and start, please.
Speedbird 86 Yankee Sound 33, push start, clear face out.
Facing south, 86 Yankee. So we want tail left. Click.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for push and start. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
He's very proper, isn't he?
The ground equipment and stairs are clear, all doors are closed. Steering pin is in position and we're ready when you are, Captain.
Start pushback.
Right, sir, please release the parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Start and pushback, you can start both engines at your discretion, Captain.
Okay.
Starting number 1.
So there we go. Look at that. Oh, just look at the detail in there. Come on, can I get a proper look in that? Oh man, look at it. Even got logos on the wheel hubs. That's nuts. I've never actually zoomed in on there before. Wow. Oh, I'm going to have to turn the taxi lights on, hang on.
Engine 1 is stable.
Oh, just look at that. Hang on, right.
Starting engine 2.
Set lights to take off just because I want to have a look at this. Look at oh, just look at the glare. Oh, hello. The glare on it. Oh, and we got our static probes, the pitot probes, VHF aerials. Oh, what an excellent view. There's the landing lights retracted there. You've got the disc brakes in there as well. Oh, it's stunning. It really. Oh, it's, who says they don't like the Aerosoft and they prefer the FS Lab? Obviously, this is a 319, but I mean, oh, come on. The resolution on that, you can almost read the warnings around the static port. That's pretty cool.
Okay then, Captain. Tow bar disconnected. Your nose steering pin is removed. All clear. Signal on the right. Have a good run, sir.
After start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Set.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Check 0.
Rudder trim.
Pitch trim.
Oh, didn't do my pitch trim, did I? No. Oh, my pedal's going to work today. No, well, they chuff.
Pitch trim.
Checked.
Flight controls.
Why is it not going?
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up.
I think
Full
I
down.
think the pots are going in there.
Neutral. Rudder. Full left.
Oh no, because the pedals
Full
are brand
right.
new.
Neutral.
Check. Flaps.
Flaps 1.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Ecam door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Speedbird 86 Yankee ready for taxi.
Speedbird 86 Yankee, taxi home towards altitude, 126 Gemini, Kilo Alpha, Kilo November, and Alpha Sierra.
Taxi to Alpha 2 for 26 left via Kilo Alpha, Kilo November and Alpha Sierra. Speedbird 86 Yankee. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Tiny bit of power. Don't need much to get this puppy rolling.
Taxiing checklist.
Nose light.
Set on.
Brake check.
Pedal press. Checked 0.
Check. Water brakes.
Max.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Really sticky, these controls.
Checked.
Check. TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Going first left up here. Got a United Airlines 74 hovering there. He's put his wheels down. Good old VATSIM. Oh, rip the tyres. Bit of a slippity slide.
Philadelphia United 2695.
What's that, dude?
141 Barracks 740. All question clears to Victorville. United 2695. You are clear to Kilo Victor Charlie Victor on Lamborn to Extra Manchester. Runway 26 left, Squawk 7664.
If he presses F6 in V-Pilot, it tells him what the actual name of the airfield is.
United 2695, reback correct, QH 1022, break, Beaver 86 Yankee, no further,
Before
HT
takeoff
available,
checklist.
nothing, Uniform 122, definitely have a great time, goodbye.
Right temperature.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the ATC, Speedbird 86 Yankee.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
TCAS.
TARA tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Have we got anyone on final? No, but one coming. That's on mode C. Oh, see, it bites. Why does it bite so much?
Approaching 26 left
And we'll keep it rolling.
on runway 26 left.
Power.
Take off. Man flex SRS.
Flex 67, SRS runways 27
Power
left.
set.
Sorry, 26 left. Oh, it is. Try and get back on the centre line here. Bit of bumpity bump.
100 knots.
Checked.
Beat 1.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! You beauty. Oh, that is right good.
Gears up, lights off.
Look at that, not even touching the stick here. Loving it. Smooth as silk, isn't it? Vortex is going over the wings there.
Climb thrust. Autopilot on.
Oh, I'm loving this view. Slats are up.
Disarmed.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear up. Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Oh, I didn't start the bloody
Set
clock.
off.
Tax.
Both on.
Anti Eyes.
Off.
TCAS.
Checked.
Altimeter.
1022.
10.
A lot more constraints on this Arnav, look.
Checklist complete.
There's the first one of which, 5,000 feet. Oh, we've rocketed up to that. Hey, is that right? Oh yeah, above 4,000 is the restriction. And then the actual next restriction is at Kilo Kilo Sierra 17, which you have to be at 5,000 feet. Low speed, so using the spoilers to assist the turn there. Naturally stable aircraft, so of course it's having to hold a bit of input to keep the wing down. It naturally wants to level itself. And that's predominantly down to the dihedral on the wing. The dihedral is the fact that the wing curves up. It's not overly pronounced here, but you can see it's making a V shape. I'm exaggerating with my mouse there, but the wing tips are higher than the wing root. So just like a ball on a U-shaped piece of paper, the ball wants to level itself and sit in the middle. Whereas if we had an anhedral, for example the Harrier jump jet, if you put the ball on top of there, it would want to roll off. It's unstable in roll. So we'll stay on procedure. And there we go, next constraint is 6,000 feet. And we have to be at 6,000 feet here. And we stay on 6,000 feet all the way until we hit Bognor.
Arrow reference set and cross-check.
Now that's wrong, because on the charts it clearly tells us that we need to be at 6,000 feet. Whoa, hello. What's going on here? Well, that was weird. Now if it's a flight level 60, then we would be on standard pressure of 1013. But because the chart, and it clearly says, well, it says transition of 6,000, it's saying our restriction is 6,000. So that is on your assigned Q and H. away, you're lagging my computer, something rotten. Supposed to improve performance. Here's Bognor coming up, and that's when we lose all our restrictions and we're off the standard procedure. Oops, excuse me. Three miles to go. Excuse me. Two miles. And there we go. So now we can go to standard. So now above 6,000 feet, up into an operational climb. And that's us, well on our way to top of climb. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flick the dome light off. I shouldn't have even had that on, sorry for any haters. Wing lights can come off. Swim beacon on, nav, yeah, excellent. Landing lights will come off at flight level 100. So we'll get to above flight level 100, which is our last restriction. Above there we can go to whatever speed we wish, and we don't need our landing lights on anymore. And then I'll take us into cinematic mode. I'm going to turn my microphone off. We'll have about half an hour or so on just cinematic. You can watch, do whatever you want to do, and then I'll come back on the mic for top of descent. So there we are. Bit keen, Captain. I'd have left it on till top of climb. So there we are. So chase plane, cinematic view, por favor. Preferably with an aircraft in the picture. That'd be nice. Come on, textures. Are we going to get any textures today? Clearly not. There we go. Hey, pretty. Okay, so enjoy the cruise, and I will see you back here shortly.
Initiating descent.
FMA check.
Radar tilt.
Set below.
Panic! I wasn't watching my watch, so I've definitely missed the top of descent. Don't know how much by, but here we go. We have 28 miles to go. It's going to be a quick descent, I tell you. We will be needing the lever of shame, I'm sure of it. That's completely my fault, not paying attention. Whoopsies. So the descent checklists have been done, so we're all good there, thanks to the magic of Mr. Co-Pilot. Sorry, let's chuck that out of the way. So here we are, descending into the lovely Bordeaux. Off the top of my head, I don't have a scenery for here. So let's have another quick look at the chart. So we're coming in on random bearing into Cognac. Then we're going to swing a left overhead Cognac and heading at 243 degrees. Fly out to 8.6 miles, 2,100 feet. 185 knots, so let's make sure that that is keyed in onto our flight computer. So CNA, so after CNA, right, so 2,100, but we need to put the speed restriction in at the correct place. Now, can I put it in here? This is what I want to do. No. So I've got to put it in there.
Approach checklist.
Decam status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Relevant.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
So I'm going to pull our speed back now because we're quick. And we need more drag. That's hardly surprising. We are very high. Very, very high. So why have the engines fired up? Now then, the question is, can we drop quickly enough? Full air brake out here. Need slowest down, so I'm going to have to reduce this rate of descent and then we can get the gear down, flaps down. Don't have flap speeds there. Where are they? They're normally written down here somewhere. Not seen. Okay. So I'm going to intervene on heading. Just extend our downwind leg. I'm going to reduce our rate of descent so we can really get our speed back, and then I can go drag mode. I think 220 is the gear extension speed. Oh, there's the flaps, there we go. Right, it's the earliest we can dump flaps. Extension 250, down they go. 230, 215, so we can put flaps down in a moment.
Speed check, flaps 1.
And get back on the turn. Flaps 2 at 200 knots.
Speed check, flaps 2.
Just keep an eye on that speed, make sure it doesn't start climbing, which it is doing. Oh. Flap 3 at 185.
Passing 10,000 feet. Speed check,
Lights
flaps 3.
on.
On.
So we're getting good drag on here now.
Second autopilot is on.
So let's get our weather. 1022. Temperature is 12 degrees, so no anti-ice needed. Wind 040 at 4 knots. Oops. Transition. It's 5,000. And our minimums are 680. That's quite high. That's not going to help.
Flaps full.
Speed check, flaps full. Transition altitude.
Barrow reference set and cross-checked. 1022.
1022. Check.
So we're dropping like a stone quite nicely here. Just waiting for that intercept altitude. This is very much not standard approach at all.
$2,500.
Second autopilot is on. Landing checklist.
It's a little bit bumpy.
Down and locked. 3 greens.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Auto brakes. Rear lights.
On.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Landing memo.
Checked. No blue.
Checklist complete.
Spoilers away. Spoilers on. Go away.
1,000.
Autopilot off.
So it's a non-precision approach, so I'm going to have to hand fly for now.
100 above.
Approaching 0, 5.
Minimum.
By some absolute miracle, I'm
Continue.
calling continue.
500.
Give the passengers a good ride, that's for
500,
sure.
500.
Oh,
500.
chill out.
400.
There's no pappies here either, are there? Oh, strange airfield.
300. 200.
Oh,
100. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Ground spoilers.
medium reverse. Reverse is stowed. And manual brakes. Well, there we go. That was a bit different. That was a bit different. And we can come off on the high speed exit here. Yeah, we're not even there yet, love. Slow us right down for this sharp turn.
After landing checklist.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
TCAS.
Checked standby.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
On.
Checklist
There's
complete.
the VOR. Just there. Whoa, that's sun though. Hour and 7. God, that sun's flipping out. Good old 25 knot taxi here. We'll come up past the windsock towards the terminal. Ease in the brakes gently. Below 15 knots so we can turn. Oh. Find out what the landing rate is in a minute when I close Phoenix. I'm going to park up here somewhere at this building. I don't know if that's the right place to go or what, but due to lack of scenery, that's where I'm going. Or is that supposed to be the terminal? Oh, this taxiway's just finished. That's not helpful. So's that one. So yeah, I'm going to wing it and I'm just going to come and park up here. Oh. Let's go for this garage here. And there's the beacon light gone off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
Not entirely sure why I can still hear the engines. There's no one else here. Right, so let's get some ground power. Power on. APU can therefore come off. It's the APU shutting down. Lovely lighting. And there we have it. So the landing rate, I think, was reasonably good. Let's confirm or deny that hypothesis. Oh, go away. Oh, have I made a complete and utter fool of myself? I have, haven't I? Oh, rip. I give up. That's what you get when you're not paying full attention. That's really funny. Oh dear. Ah, well, rip me. Alright then, well, in lieu of me being a complete and utter tool, and forgetting to declare the divert, because I keyed the wrong flipping thing into sim brief. Wow, should have checked that. Then we'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching. I thought he was a bit weird. And I'll see you next time. Bye.